You talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here.
I thought I told you never to interrupt me while I'm working.
Welcome to the Player Supreme Show. I'm your host, Player Supreme. Welcome to part 2. And finally, he says, and softly kisses her upper knuckles with obvious implications. By now, the woman is gripping the tablecloth in a state of intense arousal. And the next scene, quite believably, shows him hard at it in bed. So, is that all there is to it? Not exactly. You have to make your words work for you, fellas. And there are 3 things that will guarantee you success. First of all, you have to believe in what you're saying unreservedly. This calls for total confidence and total commitment. If you back off or have any hint of uncertainty, you'll blow it, and she'll recognize your hesitation. Women are experts at this and deduce that you're really a wimp in wolf's clothing. So you got to take command and follow through no matter what happens. You also have to speak with a voice absolutely dripping with sensuality. You can't dribble these words out in a flat, lifeless tone of voice. You must make every word sound like what it means. When you say pleasure, it's got to feel like pleasure. When you say feverish rush, it ought to send shivers up her spine. And finally, you must pay attention to her non-verbal signals, her body language and her facial expressions, and use these as homing beacons to guide you in. And she'll let you know. Believe me, she honestly will. So long as you pay attention. Do these things with your evocative language, and you're virtually guaranteed to win women you want in absolute minimum time, because women do long for good seduction. Let me share with you another example of one of my emails that I used to send out. And I admit my language may seem corny to the uninitiated, but I said to this woman, "You were quite a surprise to me, Jay. Your passion was wonderful to taste. Your kisses igniting. You stirred a passion deep inside of me, baby girl. I was amazed at your capacity to receive pleasure. Remember when I put my finger down there when I was taking you? Our lips kissing so hard and strong. Our tongues intertwined, tasting each other. My hands on your hips, thrusting, reaching. I can still feel it, making me throb again. You accepted my control like a real woman, a woman who knows how to bend to a man's strength to receive each moment of pleasure. I like that." That was one of my older emails that I sent back, and it may sound kind of corny. It may sound corny to a lot of people, but guess what? The women that I sent them to loved it. They would reread my emails over and over again. So learn to use your language and learn to access a woman's 5 senses in your seductive process, fellas, and you'll see nothing but good will come of your game.